What's up, guys? Yay, now we're in 2008. We finally got out of 2007, and now we're in 2008. Getting closer to 2017. But yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Top 5 best video games of 2008. Top 5 best video games of 2008. At number 5, Left 4 Dead 1. Now this is number 5 because not my favorite, but it's not bad either. A lot of people hate the Left 4 Dead games. The Left 4 Dead 2 is my favorite out of the Left 4 Dead games, but the first one still holds a good place to my heart. And I think it's either in this one or it's either in Left 4 Dead 2. There's a DLC called Sacrifice. Well, Bill sacrificed himself to make sure Francis, Zoe, and Luis can escape. Basically, it's quite sad and depressing, actually. And I think there is a place in Left 4 Dead 2 where you get to meet Bill's corpse, or you get to see a zombie. It's one of the two. But he does sacrifice himself in an episode called Sacrifice, which you have to pay for. Which, it's not a bad buy. This game is basically the story of 4 survivors trying to get off the place. And each time they get so close to getting off the place, they encounter a new problem until they finally get off at the end part. Left 4 Dead 2 does it a lot more better, I will admit. But Left 4 Dead 1 at the time did it in a good way. I know it's made by Valve that makes Half-Life, and I fucking hate the Half-Life series. This series, same with Portal, is the better series than Half-Life. Half-Life is shit. This was actually good, because you can't do it on your own. It's easy to do it on your own on easy mode. Normal, somewhat. Hard difficulty, fuck no. It is really annoying hard difficulty on your own. You do need friends. Me and Tom have done it on hard difficulty too. I mean, me and my best friend, well, you already know his name. Hopefully he doesn't get mad for me saying his name. But still, we used to do it on hard difficulty. It was annoying still for us too, but we managed to do it eventually. And then I managed to do it with him and 2 other friends as well. And it was a lot more easy on hard difficulty with 3 other friends. The other problem though is the witch and the tank are still fucking annoying. The tank is a big beefy thing that can kill you in almost one hit if you're not careful. If you're not careful and always charges at the end, you have to keep shooting out rapidly. The witch, well, actually no, if it touches you, you're dead in one hit. You are dead in one hit. Not about it. You can still be revived though, but you're down for the count in one hit. So be careful of the witch, and you'll know the witch though, because you don't have to get past the witch because you'll be hearing it sobbing. Just don't shine your light at it or run past it. Just try and get around it without getting too close to it. But either way, it's a fucking good game with so many cool ass weapons to get. So yeah, at number 5, Left 4 Dead. At number 5, Left 4 Dead. At number 4, Soul Calibur 4. And that's how they say it in the video game. Before you say, this is Soul Calibur, but I see Darth Vader and Yoda. Yes, Yoda is a guy you can unlock as well. Darth Vader, for Xbox users, you have to pay for him. For PlayStation users, you get him instantly. Isn't that awesome? So, guess PlayStation beats Xbox again. There we go, guys. But still, the other missing guy, yes, they've always got every single guy. The other missing guy is the apprentice, which you have to unlock by completing a certain level. But either way, this game, I don't find it better than Soul Calibur 5. Soul Calibur 4 at the time was still a good game though, considering with the apprentice, Yoda, and Darth Vader. That was so cool. I prefer 5 because it's got Ezio Auditore, which his is good, and also ultimate moves. This one has no ultimate moves, but it's still very good. It's still very good to try and find out which character does something good, and figure out that star thing is your own custom-made character. Basically, I think it is. Or is it down there? I don't know. It's one of the others. It's either next to Siegfried or that star thing. If you don't know who Siegfried is, if you don't know who Siegfried is, then the custom character might be on the left to the random to the question mark thing, which is the randomizer. It's a very good game. Not a lot of good story to it though, because you play any character and they've got a story to tell. So It's kind of good. Hell, Yoda's is like all Star Wars-y stuff as well. So obviously it would be because he is Star Wars though. But it's kind of weird though, considering this is Soul Calibur and it's it's got a Star Wars theme for him. But I'm glad they stick to it. I'm glad they stick to it though. I forgot who made this game, but it wasn't EA. I can tell you now, because they can't make good Star Wars stories. But still, it's a very good game and some great stuff. Just be careful of button mashes. I've been seeing those a lot in these Soul Calibur games. It's like, okay, I've trained hard with one character, but then there's a guy that just does one single thing with that character though, because enough of fact they can't lose with it, and they win. No matter how many combos I use, it's so fucking annoying. I had to even switch the Apprentice and do some button masher with him. Well, the Apprentice is quite of a button masher, but, you know, it's to get my own back because it was annoying. I don't like button mashers, so I thought, give him a taste of his own medicine. But like I say, it's a good game, but not my favourite. So yeah, at number 4, Soul Calibur 4. At number 4, Soul Calibur 4. At number 3, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Another great crossover type game. This one is the best crossover type game. There's PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which is good as well. But actually no, I'm kind of on the verge of saying that is better because of, well, the character choices. But this one is still a good choice. The new one, though, is even better, though, with all the new choices, but I didn't like have to pay for them, so iffy. This one is quite good because a lot of characters you don't have to pay for. All these characters you see right now, I don't think it's every single character at the moment. I think there's more characters though, but still, it's a good game. It is really a good game, and I'd recommend anyone who's still got a Nintendo Wii, still got it, to play it. But if I see a GameCube there thing, yeah, you can use your GameCube joypad to play it as well. I think you can use it the same. I think you can do the same exact thing on a Nintendo Wii U. Attach your GameCube controller to the Nintendo Wii U, which is really good though. In case you're still one of those people that still got a Nintendo GameCube, which is very old. I mean, there is the old Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo GameCube, which is called Super Smash Bros. Melee. This is called Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which is still, I find it a lot more better than Melee. And to be honest, I like this more than the recent one. The recent one is meh. It's meh. This one still beats it by far. This one still beats it. I think it's called Super Smash Bros. For Wii U or Nintendo 3DS. Really innovating there. We get Melee, then Brawl, and then just nothing. Wow. Lazy. Who the fuck is being lazy in their stuff? The funny thing is though, in the game as well, you get 2 Samuses. Zero Suit Samus and Samus. They're the fucking exact same. In this game, you don't. If you use Samus's ultimate attack, she loses her armor and becomes Zero Suit Samus. But then if you get the all thing and use the ultimate attack again, she gets her armor back. Which is very cool because it's like an upgrade thing. That is cool. Then you've got the Pokemon Trainer. That's someone's like 3 different types of Pokemon. And the other one is just Charizard with Mega Evolution. Which is okay, but not the greatest, I will admit. It's not the greatest. I mean, Green Ninja is okay as well, his ultimate, where he's like, smash attack. That's what it's called, smash the ultimate. But it could be a lot better than the other one, but this one's better, and the story is good as well. It's good, but the last character to face is fucking annoying. I forgot his name, but he's more annoying than fighting Master Hand. Master Hand was easy, the other guy is fucking annoying. But yeah. Wait, either way, it's not my favourite. So yeah, at number 3, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. At number 3, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. At number 2, Dead Space 1. Oh my god, this was so fucking scary, and it still is. Basically, what the premise is trying to be fast here. Basically, what the premise is, you play as Isaac Clarke, and you go on a ship called the Ishimura that has just lost all communication, and then you'll see why, because these fucking necromorphs. God, they are scary. This is the game that brought survival horror back. because back then survival horror was dying. And this is a game that brought it back. Yes, it was made by EA, but it was also made by Visual Games. Which EA, for being dumb fucking cunts, got rid of Visual Games. The dumb bastards. I would love to see the manager of EA and smack the sense out of him. Actually, if there is any fucking sense of him, I would smack it back into him. Because he needs it. Visual Games made great Dead Space games. Obviously, the third one wasn't that great, but who knows? Maybe the fourth one could redeem itself. But guess not in EA's eyes. But it's a really good game. So many cool weapons and backdrop and scenery and fucking jump scares. It's really good. But yeah, it's not my favourite, and we're gonna get to that because I need to hurry up with it. So yeah, at number 2, Dead Space 1. At number 2, Dead Space 1. And my number one favourite video game of 2008 is Fable 2. Oh my word. Now, everyone is like, well, quite a few people are like, oh, but Fable 3 is better. Go kill yourself. Just go kill yourself. I mean, there's a YouTuber called Mari that I saw her play Fable 2 and was like, I think Fable 3 is still better than Fable 2. And I'm like, you've only played about 20 minutes of it. How can you say that? You can't say that. No, you physically can't. Fable needs more than 20 minutes for you to understand it. I'll be like, oh, but Fable 3 took 20 minutes to fully understand it. Because it was so bland and boring when you start as a fucking rich person. In Fable 2, you start off as a poor person. Hell, you do that, well, you start off as a farmer, but like a poor farmer. In Fable 2, no farmer or anything. Fable 3, they got lazy. Okay? They got lazy. Fable 3 was okay, but it wasn't great. You had to buy expansions on that lot. Well, not like with real money, but like with like upgrade points. You had to use upgrade points to buy expansions, to buy houses and shops. In this game, no. I mean, the first one, it's only houses, but in this game, do whatever you want. Hell, you could even get jobs without having an expansion thing. And it was awesome. It was a fucking awesome game. Obviously, I think the combat in Fable 3 might be a little bit better, but for what it was worth in the times of Fable 2, the combat was awesome. The magic build-up was so cool as well. And obviously in Fable 3 you get to combine spells, which is fucking awesome. Combining spells in Fable 3 is fucking awesome. But in Fable 2, for at the time, it was a really good game. Especially since in Fable 3 the dog is an awful dog. In Fable 2, the dog is a lot better because it always helps you to find shit. So that is so cool. And also kill your enemies. Like when an enemy is on the floor, it'll whip its throat out. Basically play it as this hero, either a female or male, whichever character you want. You can also upgrade its title as well. He becomes known as Sparrow for now. But then you get to change its name by buying a different title or by doing different stuff, and then your title will change. So that is kind of cool. And the ending's very good as well because you get to have a free choice. You get one choice is you can have all the money in the whole world. Second choice is you can have all your family come back alive, like your dog, your sister, your mother, father, whatever, come back alive. All your family come back alive. And the third option, you can skip all those options and make sure everyone that worked in the Crucible and their loved ones comes back alive instead. I mean, it's kind of hard to choose, but do what you want to choose, and you get achievement no which one you choose, but nothing bad happens, so your choice. In the end, it's a fucking good Fable game, and it's the best one out there. So yeah, and it's my favourite game of 2008. So yeah, at number 1, Fable 2. At number 1, Fable 2. Well guys, that's it for me today for my top 5 best video games of 2008. Join me tomorrow where I talk about my top 5 worst video games of 2008. Well guys, bye.